one really, really interesting thing, and it is the Caitlin Clark situation. So, Caitlin Clark obviously is ruled out. She is ruled out for the game tomorrow, and I think it's only fair. Like, I would assume, like, I was almost right in my prediction. I was one game off my prediction for Caitlin Clark's return the last time. But I would say, if you're looking at the Indiana Fever, like, they're playing against, obviously, the Aces tomorrow, the Sparks on Saturday, and then they're playing against the...
When the WNBA's Golden Goose sits down with Sue Bird and drops the most calculated challenge to league authority in recent memory, you know something bigger is happening behind the scenes. I'm Jackson Riley, and what I've uncovered about Caitlin Clark's strategic timing will completely change how you see her recent comments about officiating. Because this wasn't just frustration talking. This was a power play. That right there, that's the sound of institutional pressure in real time. But here's what every other channel missed while they focused on basic injury timelines. Clark's "I wouldn't miss a call" comment wasn't casual trash talk. It was the most strategically timed institutional challenge the WNBA has seen in years. And I can prove it. If you're tired of surface-level sports coverage that misses the real story, hit that subscribe button right now, because we're about to connect some dots that will blow your mind about how power actually works in professional sports. Here's what we're uncovering today. First, the smoking gun evidence that Clark's timing was surgical, landing her critique during the WNBA's worst officiating crisis in years. Second, the institutional panic her comments created behind closed doors that league insiders are whispering about. And third, the power shift that's happening right now that could fundamentally change how the WNBA operates. But we need to start with the setup, because what happened in that Sue Bird interview didn't happen in a vacuum. The WNBA was already drowning in officiating controversy when Clark sat down with Bird. Multiple players had been publicly criticizing referee performance. Coaches were getting fined for saying what everyone was thinking. And Commissioner Kathy Engelbert had just made her tone-deaf, no winning team complains about officiating statement that set social media on fire. Into this powder keg walks Caitlin Clark with the perfect platform, Sue Bird's podcast, which has become the premier destination for WNBA revelation moments. And Clark, who'd been studying the game from the sidelines during her injury recovery, delivered what I'm calling the calculated challenge. Stop right there. Did you catch that? I was more so coaching the refs. This isn't heat of the moment frustration. Clark is telling us she was systematically observing officiating patterns while sidelined.